What's up, beautiful people? It's Boujee Oracle Goddess, and I am here for another birthday reading. We have moved into Aries. Hell yeah, we have moved into Aries, and this is going to be for March the 21st. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I got my girl here with me. What's up, Buddha baby? What's up? What's up, Buddha baby? What's up? So we are going to go ahead on and get into it. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. So those of you Aries born on March the 21st, this reading is for you. Happy motherfucking birthday. We're only a couple of days away. Get into it. All right, first card out the gate. Ooh, okay. Let's just take a look at that. Let's see. Do her and Buddha look like, does Buddha in his face look like? Nah, not out. Okay, let's talk about this. Illuminate in the shadow. Focus on a solution. All right, so if you're one of those Aries out there that have got some things going on and you're expecting others to assist you with resolving issues and they are not coming through, it is because it is your journey for you to figure it out, for you to make the decision, for you to figure out why the imbalance is there so that you can tilt the totem pole in the direction in which it needs to go. Now, I know this like, oh, damn, boo, that's a lot. I know it is. But here's the thing. It's a lot when you say that it's a lot. If you decide, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to make it where this is not an issue for me. So you put energy on resolving as quickly as possible with no harm to none. And you move towards that. Okay? You don't allow other little energies just lurking around. Be in your business. Try to help you figure shit out that ultimately is not for your best and highest good. You do it for you. You do it for you. Just look at all the flame and the energy up around the crown chakra and over the third eye. It looks like these little bitty eyes, folks, motherfuckers peeping in. Who is they? Who you be? Okay? Look, get you some crystals. Do y'all see that? It's in there. It's all in the brain. It's all in the brain. You got that in the cranium. So all these other little energies, they don't even matter. However, they can be very important for one reason. Until you know what you do want, you gotta know what you don't want. That means if you don't want energies that are there, that is not of your highest good, that can infiltrate or per se persuade or coerce you into something that you know that I don't think I want to do that, but then it sounds so good. Then that means you need to get on it and you need to resolve that issue yourself. Okay? Illuminate the shadow. Kind of what's in the dark will come to the light just a tiny bit. This is more about energies that are lurking that don't serve you, right? Illuminating the shower, like bring it out. What you really want? Why you really telling me to do this? What would you gain from that? Okay, you don't necessarily have to ask. You can just put some thought into it. Ask your teams to give you energetic knowing around that. Okay, so focus on the solution and illuminate the shadow. Bring that shit out. Come on out, motherfuckers. Come on out. I got something for your ass. Okay? Which means I'm going to resolve this shit myself. All right, let's get into it. Let's keep going. All right, what else do we have for you? All right, thank you very much. Here cometh the beauty. Galactic vibration. Baby, would y'all look at this card? Galactic vibration. Personal conviction. Raising your resilience. Direct channel. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. You, your own energetic being, your own cosmic ethereal self has a direct link to your guides, cosmic beings that can assist you. See, just because some cosmic beings come through, yeah, I did mean the word being for some of y'all wonder. She's saying being? Being. Yeah, I'm talking about beings. Just because you have attunement with them does not mean they're necessarily your guides. They may be someone else's guide, but they may not be yours. But if you're on the right frequency and you're wanting some information, you have a direct line, whether it's through direct thought and thinking of specific, like Palladians, beings from Orion, etc. It just depends, if you're wanting direct, assistance from your guides, then you put your intention there. If you want other beings that you be able to access other dimensions, then you can also put your attention there. Okay, so you have a direct attention, heart chakra. Make sure it is good and clear. Protect yourself when you're reaching out for that. Make sure you have on your crystals, your stones. If you need to say a little mantra, you know, a little affirmation, then you feel free to do that. But when you connect with your guides, it brings you more in attunement to that is of your highest good as far as resolving this issue. So because this little snippet of this reading is going to be for like the first half of 2023, which means some things could come up where you're not actually resolving some things and you need to remember this came up, that you'll need to put some focus into it. Okay, you have plenty of energy that is positive and that is of light and love to assist you. The key is, do you choose to utilize? Okay, so when you see that any energy comes up that doesn't feel like it's your own, it probably is not, because your higher self would know that, and you connected to your higher self would know that. Okay, so something may come up that require you to resolve yourself. You cannot depend on others if you're not already going through it already. You cannot depend on others to assist you with resolving this issue, whether it's around money, whether it's around you needing to move, whether it's around something dealing with your children. Okay, you're not going to be able to rely on them because they're unreliable. They'll make it sound good, but technically there is no, it's no, it's no, no, it's a no. Okay, all right, that came from your team, your higher self. And when I'm saying that, I'm saying if this resonates with you and your higher self and your team are having you to pay attention to this particular message, this is for you. Those of you born on March 21st, if any part of this resonates with you, you take what you need, take what you resonate with, and leave the rest. Okay, let's go to the next card. Regeneration. All right. If you don't have any black tourmaline, it would be ideal for you to get some of that. This situation is relating to the house of Pluto. So you may want to see about, excuse me, y'all. You may want to see about what it is that you're needing regeneration with. Is it thought pattern? Is it cells and energy? Is it things that you're putting into your body that cause you to sometimes be off kilter and not think like you should, right? So there's going to be a door opening up for you. I want to move on to the next thing. There's going to be a door opening for you. Now, when you walk through this door, this energy will feel familiar to you. This is an energy of like, we have been here before. This space we have been through here before. These thoughts we have had before. It is because it is of a past life. So many of you may be visiting thoughts and situations that seem like I've been through this before, but I know I haven't. But really you have in another lifetime on a different timeline. So think about that. Allow yourself to meditate and or just sit without meditating. But sometimes even when you're just sitting quiet and you're thinking, that will put you into a meditative state. To see if you can figure out what it is that is having you in this situation that you are familiar with. And if you resolved it in the other lifetime. If you're not sure, you can't seem to do it, ask your team. And while you're doing it, surround yourself with some flowers. Surround yourself with some flowers to sweeten the energy that comes around so that you will recognize it, right? Oh, that's it. That's okay. Okay. It'll be like a thought will pop in your mind. It'll feel like it's not yours, but it is, okay? It'll feel like it's not yours, but it is from another lifetime. And it'll also feel like you're making it up. Now, that feeling right there, I'm very familiar with. It will feel like you're making it up, but you're not. So this doorway that you walk through in familiar but unfamiliar territory, quote unquote, sit with it and back. Oh, I'm sorry about smacking. I don't know why I just did that. I hate when people do that. All right, so let's keep going. So when you see and feel that energy, just kind of sit with it and see, wonder what this is about. And once you figure that out, then you can move from there. All right. And this right here has to do with the moon and worldly things, right? So it'll feel like almost that you're being surrounded by a lot of things going on, a lot of commotion. It's not that it's a lot of things or a lot of commotion. It just happens that when you're in a space of emptiness, and what I mean by emptiness is that You don't really have a particular focal point on what you're doing in life or where you're going. So what will happen is that you will have something to come up, and it'll feel like it's one thing after the other coming in on you. But it's not. It'll feel dark because you don't have a solution and don't know where it came from. It feels like it came out of nowhere. Technically, it was always there, but because you're not focusing on anything particular in your life, any direction, you've lost direction around some things, what'll happen is it just feel like things are caving in. Stop yourself. Figure out what you want to work on first, what is priority for you, and then move there. Because chaos is one thing that you don't deal with, Aries, period. Chaos is not a friend for you, okay? Some people can deal it. For me, sometimes when things get chaotic me, I can kind of work, I really get to it, right? But I don't like to do that, but if it happens, that's kind of how I show up, okay? So just know that these things that are coming up, it feels like it's a personal thing, but it really is not, okay? So we'll put that one there. All right, let's go ahead and get into seeing those of you born on March the 21st, what color it is that you're resonating with. All right, and here we go. We have got basil. Okay, those of you born on the 21st pretty much are innovative in your thought processes and things you can think of and creating. You're very expressive. You don't have a problem with your feelings or emotions. You do pick and choose who you decide you reveal that to. My ear is ringing. Okay. And you like to be firsthand on things. You like to be Johnny on the spot sign, the first one to do this, the first one to find out this, the first person to tell somebody that. You're the originator of a lot of things, processes where you work at, doing things at the home, something different, being the one to think about a trip for the family, etc., and friends. You really thrive in being the one that can kick things off and start because you're good at it, okay? So, all right, if you were born on this day, you are likable and fun to have around. You seem to know what position to play, okay? I just said that. When you are interacting with other people, you have quite quiet self-assurance that leads you ease in communicating or dealing with others. It is important for you to be active and to learn new things. And that's why I'm saying that when it's probably more than likely true for most of you that you like being on the up and up of things, right? Somebody can give you the ball and you'll run with it. Okay, you will get that shit done. Okay. All right, the next part. How will this color benefit you? Your personal color embodies life and vitality. Wearing, meditating on, or surrounding yourself with basil green keeps you young and thriving. It can also be a strong aid in dealing with finances and health concerns. So, the literal food basil is good for your body. You eat plenty of it. You know, it helps out the system and cleansing out, etc. And it's actually really good, okay? So if you like this green and you resonate with it, then this is something that you may want to have around the home in different pieces of jewelry or decorative pieces. Now, if you're into it, compatible birthdays could possibly be September the 30th, November the 21st, and December the 25th. Okay? Well, all right, there you go, basil. There's a little better view as far as the lighting on the page. There you go, March 21st, Aries. That is a color for you. Hopefully, you may resonate with it. Maybe it's one of the colors that you enjoy. Okay? All right. Let's go to the words of wisdom and see exactly what words of wisdom that the collective, which means your team, your higher self, etc., 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 has for you. All right. What say you for Aries born on March the 21st? What do we have? Ooh, you'll have to compromise. You'll have to compromise. All right, now look here. Shady boots, because sometimes y'all little motherfuckers can be shady as shit, okay? Listen, you're going to have to compromise, okay? You can't always win. You know, sometimes when you think you're winning, really what happened is that whomever was in the situation, they let you win. They just got sick and tired of it because you won't let things go. Aries have a hard time letting shit go, right? They will hold on to it, but they can be very compassionate. They can be easygoing, but if you give them a fight, oh, they'll end with it, okay? And arguments and stuff, listen, please, just, y'all just wrap it on up, okay? But they're very loving people. They sometimes you guys are not really the best at expressing feelings of love, even though you know you're loved by, or the person knows that they're loved by you. You're not always one to say it. You're more of an action type person. Ain't shit wrong with that, Some like to say it, some like to show it, some like to show it and say it, okay? So, whatever's coming up, just know between now and June, something comes up. It's going to be a little tough. You're going to have a compromise. You're going to have to compromise on this situation, right? It's not necessarily dealing with the person. It's more about a person or people are involved. It's more or less around a situation, making a decision. And you got to compromise because there's other people involved. So this is not just about you. So it seems like it may be about a trip that you could be taking, something around family. Just compromise, go on and get over with, call it motherfucking day, okay? So that's all I have for you. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I hope you have a wonderful birthday on the 21st, which is just a couple of days away. And if you choose to do so, maybe do something fun around being outside, taking a good walk, or doing some putt-putt golf, or some, what do you call that? What's that golf called? Oh my gosh, I don't even know why it's coming to my mind. Maybe some of you have thought about doing this. The golf where you kind of up in this stadium type thing. What is it called? Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. Well, anyway, if you think about doing some of that golfing for fun and invite some friends, just know that it will be a fun time. Surround yourself around people that you care about and that care about you. If motherfuckers don't give a damn about calling you on a normal day, weekend, etc., and you're thinking about calling them for your birthday, maybe they'll want to hang out, listen, they're not coming then either. So don't waste your time so you don't have to worry about being pissed on your birthday, after your birthday, because they didn't show up, and you thinking, well, damn, I did invite you. For what? For what? Okay? So don't roll yourself into that space where you have to feel like you may be disappointed by reaching out to somebody that you already in your highest sense of consciousness know that they probably not going to show up. So, they know it's your birthday. Okay? They know it's your birthday. All right, beautiful people. Have a beautiful day and take care. Ashe.